Okay, what is up, everybody? Welcome to your daily dose of awesome, your life 15 minutes daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get your day started right. Well, happy St. Patty's Day. I hope you guys are going to be celebrating St. Patty's Day in a safe way. You know, what better way to honor the legacy of a patron saint of Ireland than by drinking yourself into oblivion and drinking green beer. So anyway, you guys have fun. Today's topic is on how to make more with less effort, even if you if right now you feel scattered and unfocused. And so I'm going to walk through a few things here on this lesson, and it's quite possible that I'm going to have to break this lesson up into two parts. But we'll see. Let's see how much I can get through this. This is inspired by a few conversations I've had this week, especially with prospective, mentorship clients, as it relates to how they can create more leverage in their business, how they can get results faster, how can they make more money with the effort they're already making. So how do you take what you're already doing and convert that to more dollars without even making any changes to really how much more time you spend on your business. So we'll talk about that, the different ways to create leverage and make more money in your business with either equal or less effort. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Fernie Ceballos. I'm a lead generation online marketing expert specializing in helping home business owners, that's network marketers, affiliate marketers, direct sellers, multiply their incomes using the internet. I built my first six-figure network marketing business within a couple of years of discovering the information we teach here at Elite Marketing Pro. And over the past 10 years, I've been responsible for over $12 million in gross income into my home businesses and have helped our clients produce hundreds of millions of dollars more in their businesses respectively. And what we teach works. We've helped people in the network marketing space, direct selling space, online entrepreneurs, but pretty much any business you can build online. We've influenced and helped those type of individuals and have helped them thrive using what we teach here and some of the stuff you'll not only learn today, but also if you are new to our broadcast, you can actually unlock all our content, our archive of content that's available inside of our fan page by simply following us. So somewhere on this under this video, if you're watching this on mobile, there might be a button that you can click on to follow us and turn on live notifications. If that's not there, then you can also just click on the video and then a little ellipsis symbol will show up and you can click on the ellipsis symbol and that'll open up a menu where you can like us and follow us and most importantly, turn on notifications so that you get a little ping on your phone every time we go live. And it guarantees that you're not going to miss a single lesson. And you can either join us live or you can watch it later. At least you have a one-click access to this content. And then also, like I said, I highly recommend that you check out all our free content under a video section in our fan page. And the rest of our fan page, I'd say our fan page is one of the most valuable resource-intensive fan pages in this space because we really don't pull punches, as you will see. And I also regularly have 6, 7, and 8-figure earners as guests on this daily show. And we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So, and so happy to have you guys here. And if you're watching this on desktop, you can also choose to follow us on desktop by clicking on our logo right above the description of this video. That'll take you to our fan page. Click like and click on the following button, and that'll allow you to turn on live notifications. So with that said, let me see if we are live and if people are actually listening. Oh, there we go. What's up? Hey, Robert. Good to see you, buddy. John, Tiffany, Melinda, Bev. Yeah, awesome. So people are rolling. Hello, Heather. Awesome. So let's talk about getting more done with less effort, not only making more importantly. And so I want to first confess a few things about myself, because given that I lead this community here at Elite Marketing Pro, and obviously, I've been influential. I'll say that humbly inside our circles, helped a lot of people over the past 10 years that I've been doing this. I've pretty much been a mentor, my entire career, and I've helped a lot of people get through some mental blocks. Develop skill sets they didn't have before that changed their life and helped them make a lot of money. And given all that, given my legacy, if you will, things I will freely admit about myself, two things. One, I'm lazy. So I'm just naturally lazy. I just don't like working. Two, I'm unfocused. So things that are that's naturally what happens to me. Now, I've been able to create a lot of success in my life because of things that around me that were either unintentionally placed there or intentionally placed there that influenced me in the right way in order to help me get things done. And so I mean, I'll basically say the reason I was able to one of the fears I have that influences me a lot is I'm afraid to disappoint mentors and teachers and people that I care for. So that in of itself is a huge motivator. So even though I'm naturally lazy and unfocused, those things being in place and living around people that I don't want to disappoint, or even being partnered with people that I don't want to disappoint, that tends to motivate me. That motivates me more than what I get out of a certain venture, believe it or not. But given that being said, I'm still lazy and unfocused. So that's quite a few people in this industry. I'm not an A-type personality. I'm not the guy that's gonna just be competitive and outperform the other guy in the office. It's just not me. I can care less about those petty games. And what I also have, especially right now, but I've always had in my business, but especially right now, is a to-do list that's a mile long. There's always more to do. And multiple projects and businesses that I manage. So I run my own personal business, so I create my own streams of income. I'm CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, and partner in Elite Marketing Pro. That's by far my biggest responsibility. I'm also the director of marketing for the World Taekwondo Association, a nonprofit. So it's a martial arts nonprofit that also does a lot of humanitarian work. And so, and among other things, and so there's a lot of things going on. And so, given that I'm lazy and unfocused, and I have a mile long to-do list and have multiple projects, how do I actually get stuff done? Because one of the issues I've seen in my career, and I've seen in others, when your to-do list is really long, and that's all you have a to-do list, it's really hard to figure out, okay, where do I start? How do I tackle this to-do list? And first and foremost, you have to realize that you're not going to be able to get everything on that list done. Like, you're just not going to be able to conquer everything as quickly as you want it. You're setting yourself up for failure if you're trying to, if your intention is to complete everything on that list in a short period of time. But the bottom line, the reason I've been successful, aside from having those external factors in terms of people I don't want to disappoint, the reason I've been successful because I have a rule of thumb for getting things done. That rule of thumb is I focus on the projects and tasks that are going to make me money faster. So either make me more money for the effort or make me money faster. And so, just checking comments here real quick. And so, you guys are lazy too, I see, or unfocused. So focus on the tasks and projects that are the things that are gonna make me the money fastest. So while my to-do list is long, I need to pick out the things on that to-do list that are more likely to move the needle for me. And so why do I say money? I mean, am I being superficial? No, if it's I'm running a business, that's what you need. A business needs money more than anything in order to continue moving forward. And so an example of this would be a small business owner who's currently taking on low-wage tasks. So the small business owner, maybe he's cleaning the office, in the morning and the afternoon, or maybe he's taking calls, inbound calls, something somebody else can do, or I don't know, organizing the office or filing, stuff like that. And he or she is doing that at the expense of high revenue activities like closing sales. Like anything that's going to produce revenue, forming relationships with people that potentially can bring more business. And so when the low wage activities distract you and keep you from performing the high wage activities, there's a problem. So that's why whenever you have a to-do list, you need to have some sort of system for assigning the value in terms of your bottom line to that to-do list. Maybe you do a rating of 1 out of $3 signs. So you actually assign $1 to $3 signs to each of those tasks, and figure out what's going to move the needle fastest. An example of something like this in the network marketing space is Tim Sales' training. Tim Sales is I forget what the training is, but Tim Sales has a system, a point system for every single activity you can do in the network marketing space to grow your business. And so he has a point system. He assigns points for recruiting, for prospecting, for presenting, for enrolling a new team member, for training a new team member. The list goes on, and generating a customer. So there's point systems attached to all those things. And in Tim Sales' point system, recruiting and prospecting is not, prospecting and recruiting is not the highest value activity in that business, in network marketing, believe it or not. The highest value activity in Tim Sales' point system, so you have a to-do list, all the things you can possibly do in network marketing, including, organizing your pencils. The pencil organizing gets really low points. But the highest value activity in Tim Sales' system is training a new team member. So anytime you train a new team member, that's considered a high value activity because that's more likely to result in duplication. That's what creates more leverage in network marketing. Also, generating a new customer, a retail customer, is also a higher point activity. Why? Because that brings in immediate income and revenue because you're making the sale. Recruiting, enrolling a new team member and everything before that is not considered a high value activity, believe it or not. And so in network marketing, obviously the things that are going to bring money are customers and not enrolling a new team member, recruiting somebody, but training them, making sure that they can actually duplicate your efforts and move on and do what you did with them with somebody else. That's what creates income. Also, Make changes that make you more money with no more effort. So there might be things right now that you're working on that, so how would I put this? Make changes to make sure that you're making more money without investing more time. That's what I mean. And what I mean by that is there's currently you may be doing things that's making money, so you're bringing in income, but it's not very leveraged. You're not actually making a lot of money from those efforts. So I'll give you an example. I was talking to a prospect for our mentorship program here, and she just launched a business, and in that business she's taking on a lot of one-on-one clients. And with those one-on-one clients, she just launched. So with those one-on-one clients, not charging very much for her time. Maybe charging $33 an hour for her time if I break it down right. And so she got a flood of clients, dealing with a lot of people, but not making a lot of money. So maybe made a few $1,000s and is working with a lot of different clients. So, but she just launched, so good, good. I mean, she had success and there's demand. But the first thing she can do in order to make more money with the same amount of time that she's investing with these clients is raise her prices. So she can raise her prices, make more money, and work the same or even less than what she's working on now. So these are the changes you can make to what you're already doing to make more money without effort. There's internet marketers right now that, if you notice, here at EMP, we don't launch a new course every week or every month or every two months or even every 3 months. We don't launch a course. In fact, our VIP membership includes our entire library of courses. But a lot of other people in the internet space are launching a new course every month or every 2 months because that's how they bring in the money. That's how they bring in revenue. Their business model forces them to come up with a new product, whether they want to or not, whether they think they add value to the market or not, that forces them to come up with a new product and pretty much churn and burn and continue to sell the same people a new product. And so at EMP, we only have two training products that are on the front end that bring people in, and we literally, for our highest value members, we literally give away all our products. Why? Because our business model is not a churn and burn type of thing. We don't want to distract you with a lot of different products and techniques and all this stuff. We don't want to unfocus you or scatter you more than you already are. We give you a focused path to follow which is why we structured our business the way we did, through membership, so that as you move along, if you feel you're ready for that big upgrade, that next level of mentorship, you make that investment, and we don't have to continually distract you with new launches. And so that's what a lot of internet marketers do. They just launch new courses every month. But if they actually thought about their model and focus on value for their customers, and focused and revise their model so that they didn't have to just launch a new product, they can basically grow a business without expending all that time and energy in launching a new course. I know launching a new course takes up a lot of time, and if the only reason you're launching that new course is because you need money, then there's a problem with your business model. And so that's an example of something an internet marketer, they can change their business model, spend the exact same amount of time, if not less, to make a lot more money. Also, in EMP, you guys, as in network marketing, we give you the opportunity as network marketers to not only put out Facebook posts and ads that attract people to you. So we teach people here at Elite Marketing Pro how to use Facebook to attract people to you, meaning people actually inquire and ask you what you're doing and want more information. So so many of our members are getting people on a video chat, on a phone, whatever from Facebook. But normally in traditional network marketing, if you're able to do that, the only thing you have to sell them is your business. So if it's a person that's already involved in another company, or already involved in another deal, or they're simply not interested, those no's, which are going to be 95% of the people you talk to, those no's are not monetized. So in EMP, we teach you how to make money from the people that say no. So you're already talking to all these people. That's part of network marketing. You're going to have to talk to people. You're going to have to close, present to people. You're going to have to close people. But if you could actually listen, imagine if you could actually listen to people, and if your opportunity was not the best thing for them, and you can recommend something else, and that they'll love you for, and you can make money from, then why wouldn't you do that? And that's essentially what we teach people at EMP. The people you talk to, if they're already involved in a deal, great. You support them, saying, hey, EMP offers solutions for what you're currently looking for. You need prospects, you need leads, you want to build online. EMP does that. You refer them to us, you earn a commission. And if that prospect is a fit for your business, then you get to close. You get to basically bring them into your business. Maybe the potential for them in either case is not right, but maybe they could become a customer, product customer. What you have, whatever it is. At EMP, we share with people how to take what they're already doing with regards to talking to people, especially as they generate leads online, and regardless of whether it's a yes or a no, money is being made. That's an example of a change you can make in your business with the exact same time that you're investing in somebody, and make more money by just making some changes as to how you conduct yourself during that time that you're already investing. Is that making sense, guys? I want to make sure you guys are following me. We all have the same amount of time in a day. It's about how you choose to use it. Absolutely. Elite Marketing Pro gives us so much value. I've learned so much. Thanks, Heather. Heather Glaze, value is an understatement. They're always over. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. EMP has so much value. Love that it's not a pitch fest and new products constantly. So that's a big point, Dagmar, and it's one to serve you better, because we want to keep you focused on what's going to produce results. See, other communities or other marketers out there are constantly launching a new deal because they need the revenue. Literally, if they don't launch, they die, and that's not a good business model, because it's serving their needs first and not the need of their prospects. That's not how we want to conduct ourselves. But more fundamentally, for their sake, they need to revise their business model, because it doesn't allow them to create leverage. If you have to come up with a new product every single month, or every 2 months, or every quarter, in order to survive, then that's not a good way to live. And I know that from personal experience. I've done that. I've been on the launch business, and it's not fun. You don't feel good, and ultimately you eventually get tired of it. So it's not only good for the prospect, it's good for us too. But that's an example of how you can change the time you're already investing, and maybe invest less time, and choose to invest that time differently to create more value for yourself and somebody else. Richard, this is exactly what I need to get my company up and running. Thank you. Awesome. So the bottom line for me, guys, so this is part one of this how to make more money with less effort. Next Monday, so on Monday, because it's Friday, I'm actually going to talk more about how to break down your to-do list into three categories: results-driven tasks, preparation tasks, and distraction tasks. And you might be surprised as to where some of these things fall. And so I'm going to break it down. This is something we do in our fast track workshops, but I want to do it here live for you guys on Monday. But the bottom line, if you want one simple rule of thumb, one takeaway, is that from your to-do list, choose the tasks that are going to make you the most money. Start there first. As beginners, it's you can get really you don't need to get really complicated with a lot of things. You can simply choose the tasks that are going to make you the most money, and move this other tasks that need to get done, but maybe are not high value tasks, or maybe those tasks you can ask somebody else to do them. Hire somebody else to do it. If you operate your business in that way, I guarantee you will move forward a lot more quickly. You'll make more money. You'll be a lot more fulfilled because your efforts are actually resulting in actual results and revenue. So hope that makes sense, guys. That's it for today, and I will see you guys. So actually, never mind. I share this live using your link. Share far and wide. And you can, basically, if you're an Elite Marketing Pro member, then you know what to do. If you're new to Elite Marketing Pro, I highly recommend you go to elitemarketingpro.com. There you have access to two free training programs. One is our 10-day online recruiting bootcamp, also called our Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. There's a button there. And two, there's also our social media recruiter guide, so you can actually learn how to actually get started and start recruiting people through social media starting today. And also there's an announcement on there on our page about the No Excuses Summit. The only network marketing event that's willing to teach you how to build online is coming to Las Vegas on June 8th through the 11th. And so you can get information on that as well. So, and there should be links in the description if someone referred you. So take care, guys. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much, Tiffany, Dagmar, John. Thanks for being on. Eric, Richard, Melinda, Heather, all of you guys. Love you all. Take care.